It's happening. The Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, speaks on how he became Nigerian's Vice President, and this had to do with currently Tinubu, and because a lot of persons have been saying, especially those in Tinubu camp, that the Vice President would be an ingrate to go head to head with Tinubu to become president of the country. Remember, they are both in the same party, and they are both in the same party, and they will have to contest to know who will get the vice. We will get the party's primary ticket to be able to contest. Okay, so these are some of the things currently ongoing, and it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable some of the things that are happening. Really, truly, sincerely unbelievable. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. How I became the Vice President of Nigeria in 2015. The Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, in December 2021, spoke about how he emerged as APC vice candidate in 2015. The video emerged again on Twitter in January, just yesterday, amidst the growing speculations that the vice president wants to succeed his principal Buhari in 2023. Osinbajo, a pastor, a professor of law, attributed his emergence as the vice president candidate to God. To God, your support matters, he said. The vice president spoke on his emergence as the nation number two citizen when he visited Reverend Dr. Udochi at the annual convention of the Restoration Life Assembly in December of 2021. The vice president, a pastor, a professor, attributed his emergence as the vice president of the country of the ruling All Progressive Congress first to God, noting that he was not even politically strong enough to win a local government chairman election. Look, nobody gets anything except he receives it from the Lord Almighty. He is the giver of all good things. Every perfect gift comes from him. He is the one who can do all things, him alone. The race is never to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. Time and chance happens to them all. That is the Almighty God. He has a purpose for everything. And that's why today I am the vice president. That there is no way I can win a local government election in 2014 until 2015. No way. Nobody knows who I am, who I was. Nobody knew who I was. Yes, I had served as a commissioner in Lagos, but hey, there are other commissioners as well. Nobody knew who I was, but God had in his hands written that I would be Nigerian's vice president. By the time I was nominated overnight. I was waiting to go to court. I was sitting down in the hotel room when my colleagues from the chamber preparing my case at the Supreme Court the next morning said, I got a call. Where are you? We are going to pick you. We are coming to pick you. I said, what do you mean you are coming to pick me? I'm preparing for a case tomorrow morning. And I was told I had been nominated as the vice presidential candidate of the party. And I knew that it was God at work. I had no doubt in my mind at all. No iota of doubt. Because if not by it's not by power, it's not by mind, but by my spirit, says the Almighty God. I knew it was God. And the reason God put me in this position at this time, it is also peculiarly known to him. Some of our brethren says, you are the Esther of our time. And I remember that Esther had Mordecai by her side, that you are there for a time such as this. Esther told Mordecai, she said, you must go and fast and pray for me. So that's what I'm asking Nigerians. So that's the vice president. If you know very well, the vice president is someone who today Nigerians everybody have their own view as whether the vice president is really being the Esther he should be, or he's just there enjoying the whole ambience that come with the vice presidential position. The vice president, to a large extent, matters that Nigerians will expect that he will kick, speak, and stand the ground. His words have not been heard in those quarters. And so he's really loved and accepted by lots of persons. However, um, how does that translate into, the governance? He only comes really alive, when the president is not in the country. The vice president swings straight into action and become that man you want to, you think about or you say and you say, wow, is doing what he should do for the people only and even when only when the president is not in the country. When the president is in the country, it feels very much like the vice president, goes, on a mission. So these are some of the things staring us in the face, and it's time that we all, rise up, and speak out against things that may not be going well in the nation. Recently we've just heard that the Igbos have been offered, the position of the vice president, and they rejected it because largely they said we cannot be second-class citizen. The vice president have not very much to offer unless the president is out of the country or not around. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan only became known when Umaru Musa Yar'Adua died. So whether you like it or not, there are real issues that needs urgent attention, and if you are behind the scene, you may not be able to adequately give, you know, give your real contribution like it should be to effect the meaningful change because you are not the one, as the number one position. So it is happening, but what do we need to do? And how do we go about it? The time to rise up above, some of the current oppression and things going on is now. So every one of us have got to speak out and condemn everything that does not look right so that as a nation we can forge ahead. Vice President vying for presidency, and so this is all coming up. Are you sure he's the right candidate? Is the question we need to ask ourselves. Tinubu, nominated him, yes, no doubt, but where are we in the scheme of things? God bless you. Bye for now.